Have you ever wondered what it would be like to perform at your absolute best? That's been an obsession of mine ever since I can remember. And I'm not talking about a certain best, I'm talking about whatever random goal you have. If it's the best you could possibly be at building Legos or making smoothies, I'm talking about the random stuff. I always loved sports, but thought it was mostly just genetic disposition and you couldn't really train. And then I remember the Canon event. And they saw Captain America come out of his little chamber and he was just freaking jacked. And I remember saying, wow, it's crazy that some people just look like that. And then somebody said, that comes from hours in the gym. You're not just born like that. And then a curiosity was sparked. So I started doing calisthenics because clearly that's how you get that physique. It's not. And then I had a CrossFit phase, which was super fun and gave me a huge foundation for coaching and public speaking, and honestly just a lot of personal growth happened there, and that was my first actual job. And then I did mobility very specifically for a little bit, and then I started to just really question, what is personal training? What does it mean to be at your physically best? Because you can have a lot of muscle, but then you can't really move, and if you can move but then you just look like trash, you typically feel like trash. And if you can move but you look good but you can't perform, it's like. Now my pursuit in fitness looks a lot more like I'm curious what it looks like to factor in all the things to make it possible, because believe it or not, fitness influencers live a life you legitimately just can't live. They have a lot of time to go to the gym. All of their money largely is going towards supplements and a perfect diet. It's not the life that you could possibly live unless you're going down their career path. So you can't set your expectations to be a fitness influencer that you see, because that is literally their life, and I'm guessing it's not yours. So what does it look like to actually live a life that, well, you want to live, and to acquire the body, physique, whatever it is that would best accompany that? And I'm not trying to be a motivational coach here. I'm just trying to really brainstorm here. What does that look like? For me, I don't have a perfect diet because I work at a Bible college and my food is provided by them, so it's not perfect food. And I love training, but I also love to hang out with the people that I'm working with. So I don't go to the gym every day. I go to the gym most days, but not every single day. And so it's not going to be a perfect diet, not perfect lifestyle. I have a full-time job at the Bible college, working more than 40 hours a week, and still pursuing entrepreneurship endeavors just because I'm curious and I want to see what works, what doesn't work, and I'm trying to get as much experience in every aspect of life. So I want to post on YouTube to give a very authentic look at my life and just kind of brainstorm what it looks like to pursue Jesus, pursue Christian living, while also having curiosity in life and starting businesses, running 5Ks, doing all the random stuff that happens in this crazy life that we live and being a young adult. And so if you want to stick around for the journey, here we are.